you going to say anything?
That coffee should be just about ready now.
Anne, I guess you didn't hear what I said. I saw Donald today going into a restaurant.
With the girl. Isn't that what you said?
And it doesn't bother you?
Oh, Judy. Why should it? After all, Don and I aren't married. If he wants to take another girl to lunch, why should I get all upset?
And you forgot to apply to me.
Now you did. Always doing that.
I understand.
You know something? That couldn't have been Don you saw today. I talked to him and he said he was skipping lunch.
Well, that's what he said.
I mean, it happens all the time. You see somebody a block away and you're sure you know them. And then you get up close and it's somebody else. Yeah. How close were you?
They were 5 feet in front of me.
Okay, so it was Don. Here, have some coffee. Could we change the subject?
Good idea.
Good.
Leon delivered triplets today.
Could have been for business reasons.
What business reasons? He charges the same for 3 as he does for 1.
I know who it was. His secretary. Dark-haired little girl, wears glasses.
No. She was blonde and beautiful and a figure to match. And you know her.
I do? Why didn't you tell me?
Well, you said you couldn't care less.
Never mind what I said.
Well, I don't know her name, but she was in that play with you down at the workshop.
Sheila Harmon?
No, Dawn, I don't think she suspects anything. We did a long scene together yesterday, and she didn't seem to have anything on her mind. At least she didn't show it. Today? Well, I don't know.
If you like seafood, it's great.
I love it. But isn't it a little too risky?
Not if we met there accidentally. Say at 12:30.
I just don't like the idea of sneaking around behind Anne's back.
Well, we won't have to do it much longer.
When are you going to tell her?
Very soon, I promise. Please, just be a little patient.
I'm trying to be. But you must understand my position, too. Getting so every time I see her, I want to crawl into a corner and hide. I know that, but... Hi, Anne.
Listen, just say goodbye like you're talking to your mother. I'll see you at the restaurant.
Okay, I'll see you there. Bye, Mother. No script today. We're doing improvisation.
Oh,
Yeah, you know where they give us a topic and we make up the lines as we go along.
yes, I know what improvisations are. Hey, that sounds like fun. I'll bet there's some real interesting subjects you and I could talk about.
You sure? Got any ideas?
Well, how about 2 girls discussing where to go for lunch?
Oh, I don't think we'd get very much out of that.
Oh, sure we could. See, all we'd have to do was pick a place where we ate recently. And then we could talk about the menu and the service and the prices. For instance, where did you have lunch yesterday?
Yesterday. I had a cup of coffee with my mother.
Oh? I'd like to meet your mother sometime. Funny thing, I feel I almost know her.
Miss Harmon, Miss Marie, are you ready to go to work?
We better get out there.
I'll be right there. I don't really feel like having lunch alone today. Maybe Donald will take me.
Anne. How you doing?
Well, right now I'm looking for a handsome young writer who'd like to take a starving young actress to lunch.
Gee, I'd love to, Annie, but, well, it's another one of those days.
Oh. You mean a skipping lunch day again like yesterday?
Well, it's been a rough week, and I'm sort of tied up on a new project.
Oh. Sounds interesting.
Well, it is very, I'll have to tell you about it.
Yes. I can hardly wait to hear about it.
Well, listen, I'll call you, huh? Sorry about lunch.
Okay. Bye, Donald.
Bye.
And we've been waiting.
I'm sorry, Mr. Slocum.
Now, as I was saying, the purpose of improvisation is to free the actor from the author's dialogue and allow the true feelings of the individual to come to the surface.
I'm for that.
Have you selected a topic?
Well, we really can't think of anything.
Start with a sentence. Any sentence. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
I don't think you'd approve of that kind of language.
Hiya.
Hi, Jerry.
How's it going?
Fine.
Say, we're going to Chinatown for lunch. You want to go?
Ooh, I'd love some wonton soup, but I got a date.
You can bring in.
Well, it's not with Anne.
Oh? Well, whoever it is, bring her along.
Who said it was a her?
You said it was a her when you said it isn't with Ann.
It's a business lunch.
It's none of my business?
Believe me, Jerry, it's not what you think.
I'm not thinking anything. I just hope they live on opposite sides of town.
Hey, Jerry, cut it out.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to go?
Look, just bring me back some fortune cookies.
With the following message, man who burned candle at both ends, Hai Humelin Song Eat. Are you wrong?
What does that mean?
How should I know? I'm not Chinese.
And then she said she was going to have lunch with her mother.
She could at least have said her brother.
Huh?
Well, Dawn looks more like her brother than her mother. In case you saw them together.
If I saw them together, I'd know it was Donald.
Right, so it was okay for her to say it was her mother.
Don, you'd think a writer would show a little more imagination.
Look, Anne, instead of getting all worked up, why don't you just tell Sheila that you know what's going on?
Because I don't know what's really going on, and I'm not going to make a fool of myself until I do. Then I'll make a fool of myself.
Maybe if I spoke to Don and told him what a big mistake he was making.
Judy, don't you dare. He's bound to think I sent you, and I'm not going to go crawling to any man.
Well, I'll crawl for you.
Thank you, Judy, but no. Now, I want you to promise me, please, Judy, promise me that you won't say a word about this to Donald.
All right, I promise. I won't open my mouth, even if I'm tortured.
If you do, you will be.
I just want to know one thing. Aren't you going to do anything about this? I mean, at least stick pins in his picture.
Even want to look at it.
Well, I can't say that I blame you. And just to make it easy. Wait, didn't you say you never wanted to see him again?
Do you have to listen to everything I say? Besides, I didn't say never.
I'm sorry, Anne. I guess you're not as mad as you say.
I happen to be furious, but if I wanted Donald's picture torn up, I'd like the pleasure of doing it myself.
Right. It's your privilege. You want to work on the frame?
No.
Hi, Don. You want to have dinner, or have you got a couple of dates?
Maybe you cut that out.
Just don't be so stingy. Let me have one.
All right? I'm going to tell you what this is all about.
Look, I don't want to hear your story. I just want part of the cast.
The girl I've been having lunch with is Sheila Harmon. She's in Ann's workshop.
I told you opposite sides of town. You got them in the same building.
Here, look at this.
All about Anne, a candid profile of an aspiring young actress. What is it?
It's an article I've been working on for the magazine. You know, there are millions of girls like Anne in New York, and I think it makes a great story. All the crazy jobs she has to take, the disappointments, the excitement.
Hey, Anne must be thrilled.
She doesn't even know about it.
Well, where'd you get all the pictures?
That's why I've been seeing Sheila. She's been taking them of Anne at the workshop, and I've gotten some from Anne's agents and her friends. I've been working on this thing for weeks.
Why don't you want Anne to know about it?
Well, it's like telling a kid you're going to take her to the circus, and then the circus never comes to town.
Oh.
This thing may never get printed. But even more important, these pictures. If Anne knew about the article, well, she would have gotten self-conscious and started posing.
But some of these are great.
Here, look. There's one when the director told her she made a mistake. Then he turned his back. Here's when she was acting. I hope. That's my favorite. What do you think?
It's terrific. Hey, you know, this could make a cute article.
You know, all I need now is some more shots of her in her apartment. Dishes piled up, clothes scattered around. You know, a candid look of a young actress at home.
Well, how do you plan to get them?
Simple. I'll ask Ann to see me tonight, and I'll take my camera.
Well, won't you suspect?
Well, I'll tell her I got a new camera and I want to try it out.
You're really sneaky.
Yeah, not as sneaky as you thought I was this afternoon.
Hey, I'm still interested in that other girl.
Hi, Ann. It's me.
Oh, hello, Donald.
Are you busy tonight?
Why? What did you have in mind?
Well, I thought we'd have a little dinner at your place. Don't dress.
Pardon?
Dress. Just don't dress up. I want the real you.
Oh, that's good. Because that's just what you're going to get.
Donald?
Yeah.
Coming.
What was that?
You opening the door?
Fine. Here's me closing the door.